Morning Warriors, it's your boy Garrett J. White, the Master Coach Mentor, coming at you with a little wake-up WOD, the mental workout of the day. Here are the 3 key points we're going to cover in today's wake-up WOD. Principle number 1 is why you must begin to access your endurance. Principle number 2 is the difficulty yet the necessity of being willing to look foolish. And principle number 3, you're the only fucking person you got. Enjoy today's wake-up WOD. Alright, so I'm out on a 10-mile run this morning, training for Ironman Coeur d'Alene. And along my 10-mile run, these 3 powerful concepts came to me. Let's talk about principle number 1 here in the wake-up WOD, the workout of your mind for the day. And it's simply this: your capacity to continue to do work. Now, many would define this as endurance. See, too often you and I in our lives, in our businesses, in our marriages, in our fitness, we have become addicted to the home run hitting high. What I mean by this is we get an idea, we get a concept, we say we're going to be fit, we say we're going to change our marriage, we say we're going to change the way our body is, we say we're going to change our business and our marketing strategies, and we're going to produce fucking results overnight. And out comes what? The big, huge Louisville Slugger baseball bat, and all that's going on in your mind is not spitting, but trying to hit a home run. Now, home runs are fun, home runs are neat. Home run contests get us high, they make us excited. We ain't ever seen anybody set up for a big, huge grandstand of sitting around and watching people hit singles and say, oh shit, it's a single contest. No, it's the home run contest. Yet I'm going to have you consider that without endurance, which is your capacity to every single day get up and hit a single. Every single day with your fitness, hit a single. Every single day with your marriage, hit a single. Every single day, your capacity to continue to do work day in and day out is ultimately the place in which we will trust you, the place in which your results will begin to show up, and ultimately the place where your biggest and deepest and truest desires will happen. See, your marriage ain't going to change overnight, brother. Your marriage is going to change with you consistently showing up every single day. Your fatness around your midsection isn't going to change overnight, brother. It's going to happen from a consistency of doing the work every single day. This brings us to the end of principle number 1 in today's wake-up WOD. Principle number 2, in order to get what you want out of life, you're not only going to have endurance, you're going to have to be willing to look silly. Now, let me give you an example of this. You see these? Those are tights. I know, you're liking all that up in there, huh? These tights, and what I'm wearing in order to run, for a long period of time, I was unwilling to wear the tights. I was a guy out doing a run with the big, huge, stupid-ass basketball shorts. Why? Because I didn't want to look silly. In CrossFit, which I do all the time also, there's a different wear of gear that I wear when I do CrossFit. This I would never wear doing CrossFit, even though I would definitely accomplish the goal of looking silly and foolish. The one thing I will tell you, though, is that coming out and running, oftentimes the thing that makes us most effective is the thing that the marketplace thinks is foolish and stupid. For example, my marketing, being able to consistently produce videos like this in order to push forward the Wake Up Warrior movement and the video series at wakeupwarrior.com. Most people hate these videos. Some people like you like these videos, and there's a small percentage of you around the world that fucking love these videos. The reality is, if I listen to all the naysayers who think I sound funny, who think I look funny, who don't like my hair, who don't like the way I dress, who don't like the way I talk, who think I cuss too much, if I was worried about looking good to them, ultimately I would never reach you. See, in order to run, I wear these tights because I run 10 to 12 to 15 miles. This isn't going out and run around your fucking block. There is gear that makes it more efficient, and oftentimes in your world there are things that you could be doing differently to be more effective and more efficient, but you're too afraid to look silly. Alright, principle number 3. No matter where you go, no matter how far you run, you'll always be with yourself. You know, I'm amazed at how often in my world, in my business, in my marriage, in my life, I think that changing the environment, changing the clothes that I'm wearing, changing the gym that I'm going to, change the job that I'm working at, change the business that I'm doing, change the marketing strategy that I'm up to, that somehow changing the external environment will actually change things. The one thing I'm going to tell you is the only thing that stays consistent through all of the change of your world is that you are in the equation. You know, I love being at the end of long runs because I'm tired, like I'm smoked. As you can see in my eyes, it's totally different than a CrossFit workout where you go in, you hit it hard, you get amped up. When you're running 10 miles or longer, particularly right now, man, the tempos we're running at, it just smokes me. I get tired. And the thing that's crazy about all the running aspect of training for Ironman is that it leaves you in this place, in this real intense reality. You know, you can get pumped up with techno music on your phone, you can get pumped up with all this kind of hyped up energy, etc. But at the end of the day, when you're running, the only person who can move you is you. You know, the only person that can bring change in your marriage is you. If you're in your second marriage, your third marriage, your second relationship, your third relationship, the only consistent factor amidst all of it is you. So no matter how much you try to sedate it, no matter how much you try to numb it, no matter how much you try to run away from it, until you get cool with you, it's not going to matter. True change is impossible. True change in your body, true change in your fitness, true change in your marriage, true change in your business, that certainty of being comes about by getting cool with who you are. And so my challenge as we wrap up today's Wake Up WOD is to simply figure out what is the formula that's going to take in order for you to get cool with you. We talked about endurance today. We talked about the willingness to look silly. And ultimately, we ended our conversation with the fact that the only person in the game that's going to stay consistent is you. And so what are you committed to today? What are you committed to finding out? What are you committed to discovering when it comes to finding out more about you? I'm going to sign off today, my friends, reminding you that power in today's marketplace of modern-day warrior comes down to the simple formula of authenticity. Be real, get raw, and stay relevant with a ruthless commitment to creating big-ass results today.